This is case study number 2, and it's on Adrian Dantley, the basketball player who tore his wrist ligament, which is a grade 2 sprain. This meant that he was going to be out of basketball for 4 to 6 weeks. So here we have the psychological responses to the injury. And we're starting off with during the injury. So I think he would have got frustrated first, as the injury isn't too bad, like it wasn't a broken leg. So I think the first response would be that they are frustrated, and this is because they are annoyed at the fact that they can't carry on, and that they have to stop. Next, fear, as he will become fearful that if he did carry on, he could do it again, or it may become worse. Then angry, because he will have thought that maybe he could have prevented the injury by using a different technique. Then he will start bargaining. He will ask his coach and manager if he can carry on playing, and he may tell them that it's not as bad as it looks and that he will be fine to carry on with the game. Next, frustration again, because he is annoyed at the fact that he can't carry on because the coach and manager have told him that he's not allowed to. Then acceptance, because he realises that it's best for him to stop. So after the injury, we've got that he was anxious, and this may kick in after the injury has occurred, as he's anxious on the verdict that the physio will give. Then he's going to be angry because he's missing out on up to 6 weeks of training and games. Then he's going to feel isolated because, again, he's missing out on training, and this can make him feel isolated from his teammates and the sport. Then depression, because this can lead up from isolation, as it can be upsetting and sad for the athlete to miss out. The lack of motivation then sprouts from the fact that the depression can make some people feel very low and not very motivated. Then after this, he's going to accept what will happen when the athlete knows what harm it could cause if he carries on. So, treatment response is going to be anxiety, so at the beginning he might show some stress because obviously he's just torn his wrist. So this might make him get stressed and anxious, but then he might start asking questions, which is a good thing because he will gain knowledge and he will be able to have a good recovery. Then he might become frustrated because obviously he cares so much about the sport. Then this frustration might motivate him, because if he does care that much about the sport, he's going to want to recover. And then if he's going to want to recover, then he's going to set some goals to ensure that the recovery does happen, and this is going to motivate him even more, and he's going to set more goals. The strategies he may use is music, and this music can also be a form of relaxation. So just taking a rest and maybe escaping from everyday life and maybe taking a holiday. That'd be nice. The next is a diary, because then he can write down the goals that he's setting from treatment response. This is also a strategy. So he's going to write in the diary, he's going to write down some goals and some targets. Then he's going to want to stay involved, so he's going to go and watch his team play some matches, and he's going to review previous games that he's played and analyse them, so looking at his tactics and techniques and seeing what he can improve on when he gets back from the injury. And also he's going to self-talk, which just means telling himself that he's going to be okay. So here we have the physiological responses. So he's obviously going to experience pain, because well, he's just torn his wrist. I mean, it's going to be painful, but this pain will only last like extremely for 2 to 3 days. There's going to be a low range of movement, however, he is going to be able to still do it, and also to gain more range of movement, he's going to have to move the muscle and build up more muscle, and this low range of movement can last for about a month-ish. Low stability, so there's not going to be a lot of stability, so like I said, with the range of movement, he needs to build up the stability by doing different exercises with the wrist. It's going to be inflamed and swell for the 2 to 3 days, and he will have to stop playing because it is a grade 2 sprain, which means that if he does carry on, there is a risk of it getting worse. That was my 15.2. Thank you for watching.